And even though, praise God, Deacon Jackson always used he called it the cornfield way, but it's not a cornfield. It's the parable. Because Jesus gave parables, praise God, and people might want to call it then the cornfield. But it was a parable that God gave in those days. And Deacon gave parables. And praise God, there was a time when you older ones who knew about it, they planted cotton fields. And praise God, they didn't have machines to pick the cottons. These hands were their machines. And you went in that field and you pick cotton. Am I right? Okay, I want to help us. Now, back in the day, maybe 1950, my mama was 465, but praise God. Amen. Maybe 1950, 40, 1960, them in the fields picking cotton. But now, if you come to this generation and tell them to go in the field and pick a cotton, they can look at you and say, what you mean by pick a cotton? Don't you have a cotton picker? Praise God. And the man will say, no, you a cotton picker. But the thing about it, that might have worked for our ancestors, but that ain't gonna work for this day and time, because these young people ain't going in no cotton field. You can hardly get them on a job in a factory. Glory to God. But what God is saying, what worked 15 years ago, 30 years ago, we're in 2013. It ain't gonna work now. We got to do things a little different. We got a younger generation. And so God's saying, don't go as far as you can go with your thoughts and how you feel. But release me and step out on faith. See, it's a faith walk. But too many times we've been walking by what we can do, what we feel, and what we see. But God is saying, it's a new day now. He said, hearken unto me, every one of you, and understand. Understand what I'm saying. God said, understand what I'm saying. If you release me, if you step out on faith, watch me do a good work. But see, we'll take it as far as what I can see. I can't see no further than what's in front of my face right now, and that's my hand. But God said, when you take the limits off of me, and you release me, watch me move. I'll save, I'll deliver, I'll set free, I'll heal your land. But in order for the land to be healed, we got to come seeking God. Not seeking man and what man can do, but seek God. Praise God. I thank God for this word and all the things that He said unto it. But White Hill, release God. Take the limits off of God. Release Him and watch Him work. Idle gossip, idle chit-chat is not going to do anything for God. But if we humble ourselves before God and watch God as He put His hands in the water and He began to mold us as a body. Praise God. What's not like God, He'll deal with that. But He'll continue to move as the wheel will round and around and around. Watch God. Watch God. Praise God. If I take my, thank you, Lord. If I take my jacket, Evangelist, can you help me, please? I need to put that on the table. If I take all these things and put over me, right, sister. I'll be weighed down and hot. And somebody will think, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, they'll think I'm crazy. But you'll see me coming in the church looking like this. And you might see me come to the altar looking like this. And see, that's how we'll do when we see people coming in not looking like us. They might not dress like us. They might not wear their lipstick up like us. They might not even have on the same shoes as us. But what they do, they come. Lord, I come as humble as I know how, God. I'm coming with everything that's in me, God. And God, I weighed it down. And I know, God, I'm covered with the shame of my sins because I've sinned before you. Evangelist George, could you come help me? And praise God, as I'm coming with my sins, I'm crying out to you. And I'm taking it off. One piece at a time. God, I'm coming on as I know how, God. They talk about me. And they say I'm hot. They say I'm crazy. I must be going to the North Pole. But see, they don't know my story. But see, Lord, I'm in a mess. And I'm struggling, I'm crying. And I need some help, God. And in the midst of it all, they talk about me. Because I don't look like they look. But God, I want you to help. Because see, I'm in trouble. And I'm on my way to hell. And God, I'm releasing you in my life. And now I'm coming as boldly as I know how, asking you, God, to work on me. Work on me. Work on me. Work on me, Lord.